my name is Jojo Buckman, and I'm starting to do some videos where I actually speak my truth. For a long time, I was afraid of what people were gonna say when I say stuff because my voice is very powerful, and I know when I speak from a place of integrity and the knowledge and wisdom I have, and honestly, it frightens people when I speak, you know? My voice is deadly. My voice, there's power in my voice. But anyways, today I want to talk about, where I was going with that is that now I'm deciding that I value what I have to say, and if others don't, I don't have to focus on those people. I can focus on people that do value that voice and recognize that I value my voice, and I want others that value my voice to hear it, or at least be around those types of people and finding those types of communities. And I'm actually finding it through TikTok. I'm finding it through this poetry space. I'm finding it through certain friends. And I'm saying all this because I've never really found that in my life. My family, a lot of fake friends, teachers, a lot of people from back home, and that made me think that what I had to say isn't valuable, or what I had to say, I shouldn't say it because people are gonna react a certain way. Ever since I was little, when I would say things, I'm also a projector, and I'm an INFJ, and I'm realizing and learning about this is that most of society, most of the way people's brains function are different from me. And so that makes me realize that there isn't something wrong with the way I think, the way I speak, the way I talk, the way I act. I'm different, and not in a bad way. I'm just different. And my life has taught me that not everyone's gonna understand me. Even the people that I needed to the most couldn't understand me. And it is hard. It is hard. It feels sad, but I was talking about earlier, it's what you focus on, and I'm learning that there are people out there who will understand me. There are people who will value what I have to say, and it's all about focusing on that. I went to a meditation, sound healing, intuitive session with a couple other people in the room that were there, and the healer specifically told me, because during this time a couple weeks ago, I was and for a long time, moving here to New York City and now being on my own, I've been grieving not always being around my family, and it's been getting easier because one, I haven't anymore been thinking what if things could change in the past, and I'm coming to the acceptance that that's just the way they are, and also that this is a miracle that now I'm alone and I get to actually focus on me and not have these people in my ear telling me, oh, that's not right, you shouldn't do that, or blah 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 blah. But what she was saying is this is the time to focus on you. There's so much to be excited for, and I think it's also about what you tell yourself, what I've been telling myself, what I've been taught to tell myself from so many people, and there's always going to be people who are going to look at me differently because I am different, and they don't understand, and that's just that. Literally, because I'm at school right now, literally somebody walking by, literally, not everyone's gonna understand you, and it takes courage to stand alone, to stand in your power and stand in your truth, And I'm learning what my truth is, learning to reclaim what I've been told is wrong. Especially in society, we're told that, like, oh, you need to live this way, you need to dress this way, you need to act this way. Oh, why are you loud? That's improper. Why are you staring at me like that? You make me uncomfortable. And if we really pay attention to what we're being told, it's so that we can be controlled. I mean, the people that are watching this video, who are watching, like, you guys already know this. But, like, it's really crazy how, like, my whole life I've been told these things, and it's dictated how I live my life, how I see the world. And if we don't question these things, we're just gonna keep living that life, that same life that keeps us trapped and stuck in a box. And when you look around and see people, I see people in boxes all the time. I am literally a walking contradiction. Everything about me is different. I don't fit into the societal norms. I don't conform. I've been told I'm unconventional. I have exotic features. Not only am I pretty, but I'm smart. Like, little things like that we're told. Like, people, oh, pretty people aren't smart. Pretty people don't have kindness. They don't have empathy. And also just the way I look, and I can't control this. I was watching a video. People will automatically put you in a box, and a lot of people don't talk to me, and because they assume certain things about me before even getting to know me. And I'm learning that also in the past, so many people would just judge me, and they would tell everybody, and they would make rumors and all these things, and they wouldn't even know who I was, and I would take that so personally. But I'm realizing that, like, I've always known that that's their problem. But they're being programmed to do that. They're being programmed to look at someone based on what they look like and put them in a box. I used to do that so much, and I've learned throughout my years, if you actually get to know somebody, you can learn something from everybody. It doesn't matter what walk of life they are. It doesn't matter if you don't agree with them. It doesn't matter if they look funny or they're disabled, or, you know, all these things, like, oh, that person's not popular, oh, they don't have trendy shoes. Like, who cares about those things, really? It's not about the external, it's about the internal. And so many people still don't see that, and I really feel bad for those people, because I know how it is to feel that way, to walk through life thinking, oh, I have to be a certain way so I can be accepted. I'm not going to be accepted by everyone, and I'm learning that. Like, not everyone's going to accept me because I'm different. I see things a different way. Just the way I am before I even put on clothes is like, that's me. And a lot of people are intimidated by that, and I can't control that. But I think for me to, like, to actually get to know somebody, I'm very good at discernment. I can tell right away. But I still have compassion. I still have empathy. And we need a lot more of that if we're ever going to unite in this country. Because everything is so visual. That's like our ego, you know? Even though you need your ego to survive, you need it. If you're always looking at things from that perspective of, like, too much of anything isn't good. And when I look around in society, I see too much of not thinking for yourself, trying to look like everyone else, being caught up in a fast-paced society. And everything is really interconnected. So I forgot what I was talking about. But I really think that we need to slow down and actually start to think and assess how we're feeling. Because before I did that, I was just like everyone else, caught up in the everyday bustle. Like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do all of these things in this order. And I still have to do those things. But I never really took time to see how I was doing, check in for myself. And I wasn't taught those things either. And because of that, we are the most disconnected from ourselves that we have ever been. And that is why people treat people the way they do. That is why people see people the way they do. Because they don't take the time to sit there and think and see how they're feeling. Because there are so many distractions for the ego. So much dopamine hits, hit after hit after hit. And I'm guilty. I love me some TikTok. I love me some Instagram memes. That's one of the reasons why I chose to come and incarnate at that time, because it is so funny. But I'm learning to choose to not get caught up in so-called stressors. Learning to not get caught up in what I'm seeing outside of myself, because I can choose to go within at any time. I can choose to ask myself how I'm feeling at any time. I can choose to ask the different parts of myself, what do I want to do? I can choose that at any moment. So if you like what you heard, or if you want to add anything, let me know in the description or in the comment sections. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. I'm so grateful for this family. And please follow me on TikTok, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers so I can go live, so I can show my art on there. And you guys have an amazing day. I'm having an amazing day. Peace.